Welcome to Bay Point Podcast. Myself, Nathan Mills, my guest, Khalil Irvin, in the building.
Thank you for having me on.
Representing, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me on.
I'm trying to get you through this lockdown, somewhere or another.
Absolutely. I mean, you have the hair of lockdown, so you're gonna.
Bro, my hair's looking alright, you know.
I wish I had curls.
If
like
Wolverine took a red, Rip Van Winkle nap, whatever it is, bro.
Yeah.
Coming out of Jumanji.
I feel like I'm getting that Stevie Wonder look. Give me a couple more dreadlocks.
The no look, bro. That's what we call it.
I need hope. I need black ink. I need an architect.
Is it you getting a bit grey as well?
I've got one grey hair.
I've
I've actually got one.
Hey, where's your one grey hair? Do you name it, bro?
It's like here or here.
Yeah.
But salt and pepper look.
Yeah, but there's one bit of salt and the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep my sodium.
Look at that grey and the salt look, bro.
My sodium down.
Yeah.
So
Cholesterol, fam. Right. So Nathan Mills, Khalil Irvin. I'm the fitness manager at Bay Point, as you can see on our screen. Had a couple of jobs previously, being an S&C coach and being a fitness trainer. Come down here to start doing some event stuff to do with sports. So like we run the basketball games now, and I run Viking games. We'll get around to that later. And yeah, I've been in the industry for about 8-9 years now. Kind of settled in here and trying to expand in it. I know we're in lockdown at the moment, so there's not much we can do, but we're getting all in ready in the mix, ready for when everyone's coming back.
Absolutely.
And then we can go for it. What about you? What's your background, bro?
So I'm Khalil Irvin. If you can follow me on ASAP Earth Instagram, make sure you follow me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing the basketball coaching down here.
Yeah.
I'm one of those kind of violin kind of professionalists.
Mm-hmm.
Ex-pro guy, got an injury. We now have a 9-to-5. But I hope to help inspire any kid that comes into the gym with all the knowledge I've learned. Although I'm a failed basketball player, I have been able to go to a couple countries. I've represented represented England. That's really about it. So I feel like I'll be able to give something back to the kids.
Yeah.
Whether it's my contacts and all of that. And I feel like if I can make it, any kid can.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. You didn't make it.
I didn't make it.
But I feel like any kid could.
Technically, neither did you, bro.
I actually, left the county to play.
So you just travelled further, bruv?
Yeah, I did.
To go play
For
basketball?
For free.
For free?
Yeah.
You did it for free?
All for free, yeah. They paid for me to travel.
So you got paid then?
Yeah.
Well, which one is it? You're doing it for free or getting paid?
I got paid.
They paid your bus ticket?
No, they didn't pay my bus ticket. It was actually a plane ticket.
A plane ticket, yeah.
With extra legroom on EasyJet.
Bro, your legroom on EasyJet is you poking your leg out the front.
I wasn't expecting at least like business class or something, but as soon as I saw EasyJet, business class is extra legroom.
Business class is an extra fiver on EasyJet, bro?
I don't know. I didn't have to pay for it.
Anyway.
Do you like need a booster seat on a plane?
Do I need a booster seat?
Be honest,
bro. You
do your feet hit the floor when you
bro, sometimes I bring a little pillow and I tuck it underneath myself, right? And sometimes I don't need it.
Do you use the belt to climb up onto the seat?
Bro, sometimes the TV is a bit too high. I need to tilt it down towards me a little bit. That's about it. Do you know what I mean?
Are you one of the annoying kids that like kick, the adult's chair in front?
I can't reach the chair in front of me, bro. That's way too far. I know that you have your legs going over and the person in front of you gets used the scarf, bruv, to tie it around themselves.
I mean, I'll tell you what, like extra leg room.
Actually, yours crumble. No, because your legs crumble, bruv, because they're breadsticks. That's how you're built.
What?
Isn't it?
How are my legs? Mate, my legs.
Bro, I've seen your legs in shorts, but it's disgusting.
My legs are thick.
No.
I wear a triple XL. What do you wear?
Bro, that's for the length, the width of it. Bro, you get lost in the wind.
Bro, look at your build. You wear a triple X top with a 28-inch waist. What is that?
I don't know.
With size 4 feet.
Bro,
what the hell is that build? That's like Mr. Incredible.
Bro, you're built like, them like fruit winders where they just go on and on, but they're about this thin.
Mate,
that's how you're built.
They made a nursery rhyme about you, Humpty Dumpty. That's all about you. Just a guy with little arms.
Bro, if we're going in Humpty, bro, in every nativity play, you was the tree or a pole or a pylon, or you was never a character, bro. You was just that long thin thing standing there.
Every nativity play, you sat next to the
I'm getting worried about in here. If there's a gust of wind, mate, you're gone.
Mate, if there's a gust of wind, you ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
That's shit.
I'm grounded, bro.
Who wants to be grounded? You'd rather be able to fly.
Bro, get out my room. You know,
What do you mean? Oh, there's some food over there. See, you're gone.
if it's some fish or salmon, bro, I'm there. You know what I mean?
Fish or salmon?
Yes, bruv.
Okay.
Sometimes they're different. Smoked salmon.
But I do believe if you have a higher, if you're like an endomorph, it's a lot easier to become a mesomorph. So you've gained from that. I've always been an ectomesomorph.
An ectomesomorph. You're talking like that Star Trek geese. What's that?
I don't know.
What
That's
are
why
you
you're
know?
here.
That's why I'm here.
Ectomorph is a tall, slim person, and a mesomorph is someone who is, average build with good muscle. I'm just blessed with both. And you're like an endomorph. You're like a dwarf with muscle. You're like what's that dude with the helmet in Lord
The
of
muscle
the Rings?
dwarf.
What's that
The
dude? You're
endomorph,
the
bruv.
dude with the axe in Lord of the Rings.
Bro. Yes, I am.
Dwarf.
I'll take it. And he's a good character, bro. He saves the
When we
day.
get to the video of you doing the Viking games,
Mm-hmm.
you look like that guy.
Bro, you blend into every tree in the background, bro. That's how you're built. The amount of twigs on the floor that I thought, oh, Khalil's falling over again. Oh, no, it's just a twig on the floor, bro.
You blend into exactly because we all look over you. I didn't see you there.
Not gonna lie, there's been some videos where we're doing it together where I do, and you're just in frame, and then when I crop it and I'll put it on the Instagram, it's up to about your chest, bro. And you can't see any of your head. You can't see any of your shoulders, none of your head, nothing.
I feel like you bug me off because even when we do some videos, it's like we're jumping over tires.
Mm.
When I jump over tires, it's like he's a bit tall, isn't he? Should be quite easy. You jump over. Oh wait,
Oh, I do jump over
you
tires.
do jump over tires.
Well, I jump over the tires.
You can clean jump over tires.
Man, the amount of, bro, I completed them.
Completed them.
Give me a tire stack, I'll jump over it.
I know a tire stack that you can't jump over.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Look at it.
And I might have to get out then. But this is, if you go on Follow Mills Fitness, by the way, because that's where all the, and Baypoint Sports Club,
Yep.
Mills Fitness Instagram.
Absolutely.
There you go with these videos.
And that's where you'll
And
be able
there's
to
some
see.
highlights,
Yeah, some of
There
your
is
highlights are
some
fantastic,
highlights.
but
and there's some bloopers, bro.
I feel like
So this,
even with
I don't think
this-
you even made this, mate. Not gonna lie.
I did make
You
it
didn't
quite
make it.
easily.
But you didn't make it.
You must be short-sighted.
Let's have a look. Oh, bro, I've got to go to the beginning of it.
Oh yeah, bring that back to the beginning.
So this one, oh, bro, this is athleticism at its best, bro. Look, ready? And it paused because I was taking a moment to just see where my knee's at because I couldn't find it, bro.
This is where your movie career ended. Wasn't this when you had to
I don't know why.
to be like an Oompa Loompa?
I don't know if that was just primate beef leg going on over there, or if that was.
There was no weight in that vest, was there?
And also,
There was no weight in that vest.
there's
You
no
just
weight.
wore it.
There's no weight in your torso, bro. That's where there's no weight.
There's no weight in your.
There's no weight in your torso.
28-inch waist. There's no weight. There's no weight there either. So we're on the same page.
Bro, how you got this little legs and you're still bottom heavy? You know what I mean?
What, bro? Look at you, Mr. Incredible build.
Exactly.
Like,
Bro,
you
this
look
thing-
up-
I'll take it, bro.
You've got upside down triangle.
Mate, some people call me the Dorito Mills 3000. That's what they call me.
How? You
Because
go
I'm-
to H&M and you buy your tops from the adult section and your bottoms from the nursery section. Who does that?
Baby Gap does both, bro.
3 to 6,
Do you know what I mean?
3 to 6 months.
Oh, bro, you know, every pair of trousers on you is 3/4 lengths or shorts. That's it,
What do you mean?
bro. I see you wearing trackies, yeah,
Yeah.
and they're basically just cusping your knee. Do you know what I mean? They're supposed to be trousers, bro.
Yeah. Do you know how expensive that is?
I thought you was pro baller.
Yeah, I wasn't pro baller. Now I wasn't.
They pay for your ticket, but not your tracks, yeah.
They did, but I threw it away, innit?
Yeah.
Peak. They got me a Slazenger tracksuit, so I just threw it away.
But we've got some alright videos, to be honest, because I reckon we've got some the Viking game stuff. They're gonna mug me off, geez. I mean, let's go to
So
one of you.
give context. I'd been involved in a car accident.
No, what?
What? This is straight after my car accident.
Is that why? Is that because I was gonna say like you the way you built it almost looks like a disability, but is that it was the car accident?
It was the car accident, so I was in like.
So that's what made your shoulders that narrow, and
So
your
you're
legs
gonna
got
be
stretched out. Is that what we're saying?
insensitive to the fact that I was involved in a car accident, which led me being in the hospital with concussion, and there was some implications.
So I'm saying that's what it broke your
But
sternum in half and then compressed your torso together because you built like a bowling pin, bruv.
So you're gonna just take the piss out of my implications that I had in the hospital during quarantine.
Bro, you rinse me from my motorbike accident constantly.
No, but I had implications. I broke my arm. That was my implication.
Bro, I missed him half my chest after a motorbike accident.
Yeah.
And you still go, oh, where's your chest at, bro?
But bruv, look at you.
Yeah.
You're like a little.
I know, I got enough to go around because I can just take a little lump out of here. I just put it over here, don't matter.
You rolled off your motorbike. You got up and you thought, you know what, I could probably move some of my shoulder to my chest.
I'm not gonna lie, what happened is a van teed me at a junction and I just straight up split that van in half, bro. But in the road, I can't beat the van and the road. So the road caught up me and it tore my shoulder a little bit. That's all that happened. But let's get onto the video of you being gassed out because this is Viking Games, an event we do. I'm just gonna start off with Khalil pulling up a golf buggy.
So, yeah,
Heavier than it
this
looks.
is
Not gonna lie,
that
it's
event.
heavier than it
This
looks.
is some event that we do at Bay Point. You know, is actually, although like I make it look very difficult, trust me, it's a lot harder. Can you play the video?
I can play it.
Play the video, and I'll kind of explain what's going through my head right now. What's going through my head right now is, my God, I am so fortunate I'm able to.
I had to speed it up because otherwise it'd be here for years.
Sped
Mate.
up.
That's
my natural
Bro,
speed.
not gonna lie. Did you see the way that you went to do a slide and nothing slid, bruv? It's because you need some weight to do a slide. Look,
What are you talking about?
you just like
Look at that.
you just
I feel
stopped in the
like
ground.
The Viking Games were built for kind of like the
Vikings.
average five.
They're built for Vikings,
They're built for the guy out of Lord of the Rings. You,
not the Vikings
the little
sales.
midget. You
They're
know, the
built for
little dwarf.
Vikings.
Look at that.
Look
at
just
that.
hop stepping over it as
Look at
well.
that. I
Bro.
went to the shorter end as well.
Everyone struggled with this, and then you just mugged it right off. These.
I'm dying right here.
But I mean, this bit you was alright. Again, you're bottom heavy somehow. I don't know how, but
right here, the
This-
reason why I was gassed is because
this is one of my favorite bits, bruv.
Oh, this is
Look
difficult.
how long it takes you to do anything.
It's difficult because
And then here, bro, how are you just swinging and not doing nothing?
it's difficult because, you know, when you're someone of my size and stature, it's very
And you got those little arms to hold it up. It's tough.
What do
I
you mean
know.
little arms?
But I see him.
Arms are in proportion. So this is difficult because you have to have like a size 4 child feet to go through these.
But your arms remind you know
Where-
when you
where
go
do get
Chinese.
those tires from?
You know when you go Chinese, you get them chopsticks, you break them in half, bro.
No, I don't actually.
You don't?
But in Chinese, no.
That's them chopsticks.
So as you can see, look how fast I'm going through. This is why I'm gassed right now.
I'm having to speed up again. That's not that fast.
So I'm absolutely blazing through this. I just have
Bro, look at you
I
at the
have to take
end,
my breath
though,
because
man.
when you go as hard as I can, it's difficult. Let me take my top off so I can show everyone their belly.
Yeah, you did have a little belly at this point.
So this is what I call supermarkets.
You worked it off though. You have smashed it during
I have.
lockdown.
Like I would take my top off for the camera, but it's not appropriate.
No.
But this is what I call supermarket sweep.
Are you
That's-
walking backwards there? Or are you walking?
No, not even. You remember the times when your mum used to say, "Oh, take the shopping at the car."
Yeah.
So that's what happened here. But I just had to make 3 trips. So I wasn't built any other way. So
Not gonna lie, I think everyone done pretty well. The fact that it was
on
like
that bit.
on the whole Viking Games event. Like
Yeah, I think if you completed it, you did well.
that's what I'm saying.
And I think
And everyone completed it. Everyone done pretty
I
well.
think it's more mental.
This I do like this because I mate shifted this. So it's like we just got 2 barn door handles, drilled them into a tire.
As a barn door.
Bro, they're big handles.
I wanted to drop that halfway through because I was like, my arms are so tired because I'm so hench.
Mm-hmm.
This is what.
Yeah,
this bit right here,
hold on.
This bit right here,
What happened there, bro?
because you gave me one filled with beer.
No.
These ones are not filled with beer. No one else threw it. Look at that.
But everyone else threw them kegs.
But look how far I'm throwing it.
Look how you have to take it seriously after the first throw. You was like, oh, let me casually do it, and then
I'm
you
throwing
have to
like
go
I'm an
for it.
Avenger. Look at that. Nah, this is like
I think at this point everyone's done.
everyone's done. So even like
Look at that time.
like gripping the tire for me was the bit that was exhausting me the most because I'm trying to grip it, I'm trying to move it. Do you know what? I can tell that's my barber in London that cut my hair.
Mm.
No one in Kent can fade hair like that. Yeah, at this point of the race, like I've got you in my ear, like you could do it. Because I was like, shut up, and I've got all these people watching me. Yeah,
Yeah, this is the first one, so there's all the football going on still as
Yeah.
well.
and you're like, run. Oh my god,
You're like,
I ran
brother,
with
yeah.
my eyes closed because I couldn't breathe. Right here, we needed St. John's ambulance.
Mate, but everyone, there was no single person that was like, oh, that was easy, and I just smashed that, and I'm all right now. The recovery rate for everyone was about 10 minutes. Like it was struggle city.
I saw people like I saw people that I legit thought we needed an ambulance for. I'm like,
Mhm.
are you asthmatic?
Mhm.
No. Do you have any allergic kind of requirements that we didn't know about? No.
Mhm.
Did you sign the waiver? Yes.
Yeah, the
Oh, we
waiver,
good, we
the
good.
waiver had in it like
We good.
that, like no injury from any obstacles,
Mhm.
or if you passed out, or if you did fatal injury, dying. Well, you signed your life away when you signed that waiver, but
But apart from that, it's fine. Just to,
Mm.
if you want to just
yeah, you
have a
gotta
bit
have
of
a
fun,
laugh.
bit of
Yeah,
banter, you know,
yeah,
just run up and down.
rocking that cusp of death, bro. You know what I
Cusp
mean?
of death, innit, if you want to live.
Everyone did smash it. And like I said, the second one got like twice as busy as the first one. Everyone still did well. There's more competitiveness. There was like more, like the first one was a bit more like family friendly. The
Mhm.
second one, bro, we had like a couple of PTs from different gym comes, and then they were like more competitive with themselves, as well as competing with us lot, like the fitness team at Bay
Mhm.
Point. And then we had someone representing Weight Watchers. They were competing, and it was more like there was two mixes.
Mm.
Because like I said, there's any ability turns up and they go for it. It's just how well you can do it.
I'm glad I wasn't there. I just feel like if it gets too competitive,
Mate, it was at some
I
points.
would have been talking the most about when you start. If you don't start fast, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, because you would have just setting people up for
I'd be
failure,
setting
bro.
them all up to fail. Because if it's competitive, why would I help them? I'd be like, yeah, the
But it
first.
depends because who you're representing. Like, no offense, you don't have like.
I know.
I
I'm a
know.
team
I know
of
now.
you.
Now you're part of Bay
I'm
Point team. So
team Bay
in,
Point.
in,
I'm doing sub 8 minutes.
yeah,
Watch, yeah.
because I'm saying now you're coaching basketball for us. It's when it comes to the next Viking Games
Mhm.
event, it will be me, you, and whoever from
I'll
else
tell you
Bay
one
Points
thing.
will add like a
For a fact.
mean score for that.
I know Scott did the second one,
The squad did really well.
but I just couldn't let him beat me.
Yeah, there is that. There is that. Not like if you're in fitness, you don't want a person not in fitness to beat you.
Yeah.
But like,
Didn't you say like he eats like a child as well? I'm not going to let someone that eats Dairy Dunkers.
not gonna lie,
beat me
mate.
in a race.
Scott either eats like a 12-year-old with
Mhm.
dairy lunchables and dippers and dib dabs, and
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Or he eats like a 60-year-old having Werther's Originals and crumpets. That's it. He don't have middle ground, bro. But I try and advise him on and he'll be coming on. We'll talk about nutrition at some point. We'll go through it all. You know what I mean?
But he did smash it though. To be fair,
Nah,
For
fair play.
year I
He
heard,
did.
they
He did
smash it. Yeah.
because again, a lot of it is the mentality where you're constantly going at something and you're constantly there's no rest, bro. You're running for 30 seconds, you've got the next obstacle. So I think it's good mentally if you're, for me, I can't be someone who's doing a long distance run. So
No.
when I'm doing this, I'm actually running a decent amount, but it's distracted by all these obstacles.
Oh god, yeah. Like
It's not like Tough Mudder. Tough Mudder's too much running in between.
too much running. It's too much faffing about. But this is more like you can see the next obstacle.
I mean,
before you do something.
we'll go to the professional one.
Where's your axe?
But this is where I knew, because this is the second time I've done it. So the first time, bro, I'm sweating out and I'm in trouble.
Wait. Oh,
Chris thought I was a little bit faster than I was, bro. You know what I mean? And then we got a different cameraman now. But yeah. So the second time I was angry, and I'd rather be cold for the first minute or two, and then
second
be
time you had
all right.
someone help you put the harness on.
Yeah. So this is where Dave he lifted it up for everyone. He didn't help you put it on, but for every single person he lifted it up. So again, it's half its technique. I'm on my hands and knees, and I've got that lower center of gravity, bro.
To be fair, like it's probably a lot easier for you because of your lower center of gravity, and like your arms are bigger than your legs, so it's a lot easier.
And there is also, if we're being serious, the TMM factor.
TMM.
Too much muscle, bro. You know what I mean? when I've got a little weight pulling it forward, bro, that helps, you know. And also, because I went like towards the end,
Look,
these next.
Look, I had to crouch to get through this. Like this is a true.
I'm not gonna lie, my knee touched the floor on one of those nets.
If I would have been, I'd have ripped them all.
I just started sprinting through them. Why is it lagging?
This is your real speed.
I didn't fast forward anymore, and I probably should have. And yeah, I'm having to use my hand on it, bro.
You're climbing over these barriers, aren't you?
But I'll conquer them, man. Not about that.
I want to see you climb up this pole. Wow.
I got it.
I guess it's a lot easier though, but when you don't have much weight on your legs to like run through this stuff. I bet you're gonna swing like George in the jungle on the
I don't swing, that's the other thing, is I kind of just go bam 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 bam.
You're like standing up straight with your arms up. You're about 6 foot off the floor when you do the monkey bars. So it's quite natural.
Bro, again, we come down to the TMM factor. You know what I mean?
TMM. Okay. What about your legs?
No. Khalil's still hanging.
Look,
still at this point, he's still hanging. He's still hanging.
Because it's easier for you. Look at you.
Bro, I know it's
Look at
easy
your
for
little
me.
feet, bro. This is like going through hula hoops at school. Look, hula hoop, hula hoop. For me, this is difficult.
Oh, like representing Mills Fitness as well. I didn't notice that, bro. You know what I
And
mean?
even the cameraman thought, look, if cameraman thought it was me, because I looked through this, look at that.
Chris gave me more credit than what I think I needed, where he's always ahead of me, thinking, "Oh, he's smashing it," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not really smashing it, bro."
I don't know if people can see, but this is when you had a haircut, so you're
I look pretty sharp there.
You look more aerodynamic.
Now, I reckon it'd add a minute to my time.
With
You know what I mean?
the hair on my head, I don't know.
I look like Khabib about to go into the ring right now, bro. You know what I mean? You know, when he wears that hat thing.
I don't know, man. I feel this is tough. I remember when you did it with me.
See, I think this is the main gas stage.
Yeah.
I feel like going through those beginning obstacles, you're like, oh yeah, I'm a little bit out of breath. Doing the tire run is like, fuck me, this never ends.
You realize you've got to do
3 lots of everything.
Jumps. Like you see, you got 2 more sets of it to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the bit that gets you gassed.
Mm-hmm. It's the jumps that do me, mate.
Yeah, I think if this.
Oh, bro, you didn't have this in the first one.
No, I didn't. What is it?
This is a tire toss. So you end up doing like a ring toss thing, where every tire you make knocks 5 seconds off your time. I was being serious with these ring toss. 8 tires, 2 per pillar.
I mean, as a fellow basketball player, I feel like I could have easily got this done quite. And also, like, I'm a lot.
These tires are heavy, bro. Remember, you aren't blowing the wind sometimes, so you ain't got that much control. It was a windy day, so I don't know if you would have needed like them.
What was you using, like Hot Wheels at your size?
But no, I reckon we've got a spare pair. You know them diving boots? They'll keep you grounded, kids.
What diving boots?
Them big heavy ones that like made of metal, so you don't blow away in the wind, bro.
No, don't worry about that. Look at this though. What's that? 6 for 6.
6 for 6. Do you know how much like I don't want to win my own event, yeah. But I don't want to do bad at my own event.
You can't do bad.
If I do bad at my own, and I've set this whole like assault course up,
it'd be embarrassing.
Yeah,
it's like having a wedding, and it's your wedding, but someone outdresses you.
Yeah, a little bit.
What wedding was it when like David Beckham?
But again, it's not my wedding though, bro. Because the main thing is I want everyone to have a laugh, and everyone did. And like I said, I really enjoyed that. There's elements of people just trying to finish the course and they're just getting through it, and then there's people like smashing this course and like proper competing time-wise with each other. Because I know for a fact that if you're in, it depends on your level of ability and fitness, where it's like a goal within yourself to just get around the course as quick as you can. Or now and then you go, oh, I actually want to beat that guy. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you do get that in your head. Like, I'm gutted I went so early, because if I saw people's times, I would have been raring to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for me, next time I'm gonna like I
think I was like 3rd to last or something in the second one. So I kind of had but not gonna lie, there was a couple of people where there was like once or twice where they were faster, and obviously because the course has changed, I added something in, so I didn't know how like my time compared to last time, if that should be the same this time, and it wasn't. It was like a minute added on pretty much, because that tire toss added about a minute on, I think. But
you must be burning here after the tire toss. What?
When I got to the kegs, I couldn't feel my fingers.
How heavy is this tire?
kg? I think it's about 40, maybe 50.
40, 50.
It's just it's an awkward shape, and you can't take big steps in it because it's refined.
Once again, it's easy because your center of gravity is just
center of gravity, TMM.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, someone like me, when I lift it off the floor, like I'm actually having to lift it, so it's actually difficult. You know, I don't.
I'm not gonna lie. For you have to bend down to
Yeah.
push that tire above.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Even
That was a nice height for me.
This looks easy, right? I'm telling you, this is a lot harder than it looks. Because everyone's like, all you gotta do is push a tire.
Yeah.
But you can't go fast because if it falls over,
You got to pick it up. That's more energy. That slows your time down.
And then you've got to like roll it forward. But if it rolls too far left,
But I'd say this is probably the longest run. And look at it, ain't even that far because it's like we're going to the keg toss pit, bruv.
and this is, I think, running between is the mentally is the draining part.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I know I can go faster than this.
Mhm.
But if you get to the event and you keep messing up, it's difficult. To be fair, I do like that there is different heights for different abilities for this.
Yeah, because we've got like the beginner's version, which is the one you saw to the left, stick cameraman. And then this one's a more advanced one. So you get to choose. There's no one saying you need to do this one or you're in this category. Bro, you can see my breath. And how many times that beard got in my mouth? I'm literally running around, barely breathing. and then I'm taking a big breath in, and a beer goes. So I'm like kind of like cough it back up again.
Look at you, look exhausted.
I am. And my sprint finish was by far the slowest sprint finish out of everyone.
Do you know when you're
But I feel like I didn't slow down or increase pace. I started one and I kind of like kept it there. Do you know what I mean?
Is there any football going on this day?
No, there's nothing, no other events this day because this was during a tier 3, so we had to socially distance people. And we had to stagger the times, and because it's outdoor exercise, it was still allowed, but there was no like team sports allowed to play because obviously you can't socially distance a game of football.
I mean, when we did it, it was different. It was like we can kind of go to the pub, have a drink, socialize.
Yeah,
I can't even. I think it was like one of those where you just got.
But not gonna lie, mate, you didn't want to hang around in this because it was way too cold. You saw my breath earlier.
Yeah.
It was, if you're standing around, it was not a good time. Everyone was in puffer jackets, coats, all of it. But this is probably like most people, if not everyone, said the tire flips was the hardest bit. And I think it's because it's literally at the end.
It's at the end.
And the distance you got to flip it there and back is just a little bit too long.
And you'd be thinking like, oh, do I have to do 2 more flips?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you do.
It's effort. But yeah, 100% couldn't feel my fingers at this point.
You could barely grip it. But once again, like this is a lot easier because like
I'm
you're
more
so
so
close to the tire. It's just a lot easier for you to flip. For me, it's like it's a whole other exercise. So
Wait, you're missing, you're mixing up your height for your strength. Yes, it's difficult because you ain't that strong, bro. But it's fine.
Do you have the video of when we went 1-on-1 on tire toss? How heavy was that tire? It was about what, 80 kg, 100 kg?
No, that tire toss, because it was about 100, 120 kilos. It's massive, geez. And it's just so. You say sprint finish, bro.
Are you lagging right now?
Bro, the video is slowing down, bro. That's what is happening. Jesus. I am dead.
Is the guy on the left, has he already done it? Because he's walking around like, I just want to see how fast he did it.
Yeah, no, he was.
He's not there to support you.
That's Josh. That's Josh. He represents Weight Watchers. He done the fastest time overall, but because of the tire toss factor, well, I got all mine on and he didn't get all of his on.
Yeah,
he came second then.
So that's why he's walking over there. He's not trying to say, how you doing?
No.
He's walking over to look at the stopwatch.
Yeah, what's going on over here?
What's going on? So, one.
Is that faster time, brother? Or what? You know what I mean? No, he smashed it though. Like I said, because I think his time was at least over 30 seconds under mine. And I've never been like, bruv, how? Do you know what I mean?
But he
hasn't trained any of this. That's the other thing. I'll do this for like sets and workouts and outside.
But I feel like his build is more appropriate for it. Like
he's more athletic, definitely. I think he's about the same height as me, like so.
But he doesn't.
I don't know if you want to go, because you lot are short, that's why.
No, not even. From a quick assessment, he doesn't struggle with TMM at all.
No, everyone does, mate. It's a burden I've got to carry. You know what I mean?
It's an ugly burden to carry.
What ugly, bro?
Why?
Not a beautiful thing to happen. You know what I mean?
Nothing beautiful about it.
Sometimes
if you can't reach other regions of your body.
Sometimes I've got to carry my backpack just to carry my triceps in, bro, as well. I'll put some extra deltoids in there. I'll chuck them in.
And this is why I believe in wiry strong, because your legs, whatever you want to call them, Mr. Incredible.
Pillars of society, some people call them. they're holding a whole lot up. Do you know what I mean?
Oh God.
What other videos we got anyway? We've got a couple. We've got the other variation that me, Dizzy, and Tom done. Mm-hmm. And this is like the team building one where you're directly going against each other. So instead of it being you're going around individually, this one was so Dizzy on the left, me in the center, and Humphrey on the right.
So context. So Millsy is someone that struggles with a rare disease of TMM.
Mm-hmm.
Dizzy is a pro athlete, and Tom has had grey hair since I met him in 2007.
Yeah.
So
it's not two 20-year-olds racing against a 40-year-old.
No,
we're all 20s.
You're all in your 20s.
Yeah.
But to be fair,
Tom, I love you, bro.
Yeah. To be fair, every guy is in relative shape in this
video. Yeah.
Everyone should be able to do it. So
it was a fun. It shows, I think, because let me just play it. Because it starts off, we do the tire flips, and but like I said, we've got enough tires, bro. This is nice summer
Tom messed up.
Well.
It's this, like you see, like when you put the tire down, it like rolled. You kind of got.
It kind of does that little wave, doesn't it?
That's why he's behind. It's not even a case of like he's messing up. It's the tire rolled. Yeah, it isn't it funny how it's the smallest things that matter?
And this is where Diz took his time because he went round his tire really slow and done the jumps, and then kept going. And I was like, bro, just jump in it. But this is where it gets tough, man. This tire is heavier than it looks.
In the world, so it doesn't even matter. Look, he's not even. Look at his arms. Why is he not? Why is he not carrying the tire?
He's just dragging it, bro.
Look at him. I shouldn't laugh because I know this stuff is it's
tougher than you think. You had to get past. That's why again that was bits, but endurance and TMM comes through, bro.
Yeah. This is old.
Lags.
So what happens? Where does the pro athlete?
The pro athlete came second.
I genuinely feel like Tom might have had a better shot. Yeah, if he.
Tom's
it's right here. Look, you see, he's like,
he done that little weird roll thing because he's too aggressive with pushing it down, thinking that's going to be quicker.
Just let gravity do the work.
Yeah, ain't going to be quicker, bro. You got to save yourself. You know what I mean?
So in terms of variations, will they kind of like Viking game? Sorry, is it going to be the same?
Well, like I said, we've got different ways of doing it. So we've got the daily. Well, not the daily, the day event that we do like every couple of months, whatever. Again, depends on lockdown. That's the one where you either enter as a team or an individual, and you go around and you do the course as fast as you can. As a team, you have like a 2-minute delay in between each person. So the team itself has to choose who's going first, who's going second, who's going. Because as soon as, say, if me and you are on the same team, and let's say, just for the argument that I was a little bit faster.
Why can't it be the other way around?
Okay, let's say you're faster.
Hypothetically.
It's got to be hypothetically. You know what I mean?
It's factual.
We'll get a scoreboard up in a minute if you want, mate.
I didn't even bring my glasses.
You got to squint a couple bits. I reckon you'll be right.
I was wearing a weight vest.
No.
I was
Bro, you had to. It was windy day again.
I was fat. And I just survived the broken arm.
But anyway, it would be that. So, you'd have to choose who goes first because as soon as the second person caught up to that first person, they have to stay behind. You can't change your order. You can't overtake. So it's kind of like a bit of a tactics as well as you've got 2 minutes like leeway for the person behind you not to catch up. And then it's all those scores added up divided by how many scores there are for that team. So if there's 3 of you, it's 3. And then that's your overall score. And then you can go against, like I said, there's versions where it's gyms competing, it's sports teams competing. So we've got like in the future, local clubs around here, maybe like Whitson Rugby Club and Thanet Wanderers Rugby Club, they want to go at each other and be like, who's the more athletic, who's the more Viking.
What did help me? I was kind of gassed. I kind of went overboard.
Yeah.
I snuck like an additional, because I know you guys have got the grenade kind of link down here as well.
Mm-hmm.
I snuck another energy drink before I did mine.
Yeah.
It was like rocket fuel. As you can tell, like weren't even sped up the one that of me that we just watched.
Yeah.
I just naturally moved that quick.
That was that gas.
It was just having that much energy, but I'm telling you, it was not worth it. By the time I got to the tires, it was gone.
Yeah, no, it does. It does you in, man.
I've got a body of a Bugatti Veyron. Like I just used the energy because I was so quick.
A Bugatti Veyron in the shop, bruv. You know what I mean?
No, actually,
it's in repair, but it's fine.
What's in repair?
Fine. Oh, we're putting you in repair. We're training you up again. You know what I mean?
I'm there.
Again, there's lockdown fitness stuff, man. Everyone's a bit fluctuating in their weight. Everyone's a bit motivated, not motivated.
I've been doing all of the Joe Wicks fit. No, I'm joking.
I've been doing some of the Viking stuff outside, even though it's cold. Gloved up, hat up, scarf up.
And it's hard because I think cold is just one of them things. Like you're outside, you want to warm up so you can perform good just to work out, but you never warm up because it's cold. And then your sweat gets cold, but you want to stay warm, so you'll keep moving, but you're going to keep sweating. Domino's doesn't sound too bad right now.
It's got its time and place.
Absolutely.
I'm going to have one on the weekend, but I eat fish most of the time.
Yeah,
anyway.
me too. I had one. No, I didn't actually.
No, you didn't?
No, I don't eat bad food.
You can try and be like me if you want to go. I find it cute. You know what I mean? But it's fine.
Can you go and undo the light bulb over there if you can reach?
Bro, people are supposed to reach light bulbs about a little step ladder. You know what I mean?
Are you short-sighted by any chance?
Bro, look at you with your little salt beard over there, bro. Kicking off with me.
It's not really salt.
I didn't say salts. It's not plural.
I didn't even know the word salts is a word.
It does now, bro.
It probably is. You get bath salts.
Just outdoing yourself. Okay.
I have to.
That's funny, man.
I evolve on the spot. It's what happens.
You got it, man.
Yeah.
The other thing, Bay Point's offering during lockdown,
Okay.
again, talking about motivation going up and down,
Okay.
we've got me and my partner, Jessica, doing Zoom classes.
Business partner?
Normal partner.
Normal partner.
Yeah. We get business done, like, bro. You know what I mean? We don't discriminate.
Okay, fantastic. So
If we got to come out and motivate the people, we both turn up.
Okay, you both turn
She works at a food prep company. I run Viking Games and the fitness stuff over here. It's a good little match, mate. Nothing wrong with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's this kind of offering that you're talking about with you?
So it's a Zoom HIIT class.
Okay.
So we've got multiple classes. We've got yoga classes. We've got aerobic classes.
Do you run them all?
No. So we've got class instructors that
I was
come
about
in.
to say I don't want to watch you do yoga.
Bro, me doing yoga is pretty special, bro.
It's really not.
You know what I mean?
Can you touch your
I
toes?
know you pause, you screenshot.
Can you touch your toes? I mean, you are already
Can I touch my toes?
you're already close to the floor, but can
Bro,
you touch your
I
toes?
can scratch my head and then touch. Do you know what I mean? It's done. I've got to bend down this much to touch my toes. Sometimes I can't reach it, I'm not gonna lie.
Right, let's see this video.
So
Which one's this?
This is just I think it was our second or third
HIIT
HIIT class. So it's just a little promo video for it. It's not actually the thing, but it's just me going through like the warm up, telling people what we're gonna do. It's on YouTube. We've got the follow step by step part. So this is like I said, this is a cut edit version just to show you what exercise we're doing. Because some people just want to know the exercise and do it themselves. Some people want the step by step bit. So there's this video just to show you, and then there's a 45-minute follow through. We're having a good time, bro. We're getting it done. We're
Those
exercising.
dance moves should have stayed out of the video.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro?
If that's what you do in the club.
I run the club with those moves. What are you talking about?
Not Bay Point Club. I'm talking actually a real life club before the pandemic.
What's that? That happened in 2019, bro.
So how trying to be a bit serious, how can I get involved in?
So our YouTube channel, Bay Point Sports Club, it comes up with our white logo that you saw on the TV before.
Yeah.
You can subscribe. There's a load of different workout stuff. There's a load of Viking Games.
Did you even
stuff on
sweat?
there. Bro, did I even sweat? What are you
Your
talking
top,
about?
rewind it a bit. Look,
What?
your top is the same color as it was at the start.
Right, I'm sweating. Look at it.
Where?
Look at my face, bro. Look at my hair and everything. My hair don't look like that normally. I'm sweating out.
And the last picture was that you like tested your triceps. Or was
Right.
that a
So
stretch?
sometimes I can't control everything they're doing. You know what I mean? They got a mind of their own sometimes. But yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We've got different videos to then try and keep people at their home workouts, because it's not like we're doing a video going,
home workouts.
look
are-
at all this Viking game stuff that you haven't got. That's how we work out.
You know what
There's
cheesed
no
me up?
equipment now.
Like when Joe Wicks was like doing those morning workouts. And I don't want to work out in the morning. I want to work out when I want to work out.
Well, that's the thing, as in it's not like a live class you've got to go on to. It's literally almost like a live class where it's step by step you're following it, but you can just turn it on whenever you want.
Absolutely.
You can stop it halfway through if you're that gassed, and then build up to it and then try and do it at a later date. Do you know what I mean?
I don't have an issue with this guy like Joe Wicks, but as long as your voice ain't annoying like his.
It's not too annoying. But this is the last scoreboard for Viking game.
I was about to say, because I can't see my name on there, I was about to. There's some good times on there.
There is some good times, man. Not gonna lie. Where's the little zoom in a bit? So yeah, we've got. So Tom was the guy who won the first one. So Tom won the last games, and you see how we've got the numbers here in brackets. That's how many tire toss they got.
Mm-hmm.
So that takes off, like I said, 5.
Scott got 5.
Scott got 5. Scott's not bad, you know.
Kyle got 5.
I mean, he looks different to how he. You know what I mean?
I know he's quite coordinated when it comes to sports, so I'm not too surprised.
Nah, he's actually right at sports. He just looks like he ain't
Kyle
right
got
at sports.
5.
You know what I mean? Kyle got 5. And the funny thing is, everyone was expecting Kyle to beat Scott because Kyle's like pretty slim, and Scott's
what's the
not
difference?
slim. 7 seconds. Scott beat Kyle, bruv.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
No, I think it's decent. Like, I'd definitely say it's not one of those things I'd be discouraged to do.
No, bruv, there's a big range of times. Like I
Yeah.
said, there's people doing around 15 minutes, 20 minutes,
20 minutes,
8 minutes,
8 minutes.
not 10 minutes. Like, it's all different. But the fact that when you're doing an individual run, it's structured. So then the people who are new to it, they go towards the end. because then they're like with other people that are similar pace to them, so they're never going to get overtaken. The people that are like smashing it time wise and trying to be really competitive, they're kind of grouped together. So then they're again similar ability, they can keep smashing it. But yeah, as you can see, we've got our own Molly as well, who does our massage. She put in a really decent time, 30 minutes, 25 hours, smashed it. But like I said, these, like the tires, they're not as easy as you think.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's not like there's like loads of people getting
Nah.
Even 3 is quite difficult. Like if you
Because
miss one, you might miss another one, and you're overthinking the throw. It reminds me of basketball. Like if you miss a shot, it could make you miss the next 5.
I remember most people, if not everyone,
Yeah.
the first time they've done that throwing with a tire onto a little pillar is when they're going around the course. I mean, if you've never done the event before, you do get a little bit of like a 5-10 minutes to go and trial out whatever you want to trial out. But you don't have enough time to trial out everything. So loads of people like get a feel for the weight of the tire or the weight of the buggy to pull, and they're going, it's going to stay the same weight and you're going to be able to do it. It's just not be able to do it as fast or not.
I think
the tire toss is something to give it a go.
Is that buggy? I feel a lot of people are like, oh, I wonder how heavy that is.
It doesn't look heavy. It's heavy.
It is heavy.
Yeah.
Even someone like myself, you know, I leant over and it like kind of pulled me back. I expected it to be lighter, but it's kind of heavy. So it's definitely it's a laugh. I do think it's funny. Like once you're done and you see someone else come over the finish line and your lungs have recovered after like 20 minutes of recovery.
You know where they're at.
You're laughing at them because you was just there.
Yeah, like, you were just as gassed as that a second ago, man. That's the whole point, though. It's like everyone who does this, there's definitely that what do you call it? Sense of we're in it together because you've done something really hard. Do you know what I mean? You've now done something that's like it's daunting. Do you know what I mean? It's nowhere near something that's easy to do.
I'm looking forward to doing it this summer, though.
Mate, in the summer it'll be really nice weather. We'll have hog roast, barbecue stuff. There'll be hopefully less pandemic crap kicking off, so then you can have more drinks.
Drinking up.
And bro, it's Viking games, so if you want to have a few bevies here and there, and then you want to do Viking games, no one's stopping you. You know what I mean?
As long as you
can sign the waiver. That's it. And we include everything in that waiver, bro. But yeah.
Do you know what I'd like to see at next Viking games?
What?
All those people that used to coach me, that used to make me run.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tag people on a video?
What do you mean?
I want to see Jesse Sazin, James Veer, Sam Bennett, Damian Lyon. I'd love to see them down doing the Viking games.
That would be
Fenton
funny
as well.
Yeah, Fenton would smash it. I think he does a load of running now. I don't know what the others do.
Even some of the new kind of coaches, like in the area academy coaches, like Billy and Adam, I'd like to see them come down as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, some coaches, I'm now a coach, make you run. I kind of just want to see them suffer a little. Not suffer. It's enjoyable. I'd like to see them get involved though. So I'll definitely be reaching out to more people.
Yeah.
Next time, just to call them out.
I think it's also good. Like, again, as soon as you've got a group of friends, you automatically want to compete more. You automatically want to go, oh fuck, I don't want them to get a better time than me. I want to.
I'm a certificate guy.
You just turn up.
I'm all about the
100% attendance, yeah.
100% attendance. I'm all about just participating.
Mm-hmm.
But nowhere in hell am I letting someone beat me that I know. I'd rather pass out and wake up in hospital like I did when I got hit by a car.
Well, this is where if we go to a couple of these pictures.
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
This is when there's a smile in there somewhere.
This is when you come home and your sibling has just gone in the microwave and ate your plate of food and you're hungry as hell.
I love how that's your analogy is when someone eats my food. That's the most painful look you can have.
You ate the plate?
Yeah.
Nah.
But we got like this guy, he looks like someone he's in Avengers, bro, in this. Oh, look at that pose.
Like he was like Thor waiting for his hammer, but
he is. Yeah, coming, bro. Trying to bring it from China or something, bro, through the ground. He did smash it. He put in a good effort.
Where's he from?
He's one of the Pure Gym guys.
Okay.
He was, he got a little bit cocky at one point, thinking, "Oh, what happens if I overtake someone?" and ask me about that.
Take?
But he ain't overtaken. Like again,
Overtaken.
no one's
And
overtaken
there's
anyone.
It's kind of like a 2 minute like over like.
Well, there's at least a 2-minute buffer. It depends on like because again they're grouped together, so we group the PTs together. So it's not that there's
So in
2
the
minutes and
same
he's got
group,
someone really slow in front of
if
him.
someone in the same group.
Yeah, it's all of them here.
Let's have a
The
look.
pure gym guys. They turned up.
The Pure
They
Gym guys.
represented.
Did this guy wear the Viking hat?
Nah, he didn't practice the whole time. I don't think you'd be able to balance it on.
I might run.
Oh, I only just seen she's holding it on. That's how much you can't run with that hat on, bro. She's holding it on his head.
He's got a little head because last time I wore that hat, that shit sat on the top of my head. Like
We should have with your hair holding it in. It's like that in a Velcro, bro.
Oh god, yeah, it's just bad. And how did the guy in the middle do? Did he do any all right? The guy no.
He done all right. He done all right. I think they were saying he'd only just become qualified PT and just started working out as a PT. So he'd done fitness for a while, but it was like his first week being a personal trainer, and he's already been thrown in the deep end representing Pure Gym doing that.
Well, hopefully they come back because obviously I'm going to be bringing a squad.
Well, there's going to be Bay Point squad again.
I don't know if I'll be Team Bay Point. I might just bring a team.
Bro.
But a few of my friends
Your
are
team's
out of
about
shape,
to
so you're one
lose,
of
bro.
my friends. If I have
I'm
called
Team
you-
Bay Point, geez. I know you're
if I
right.
have called you in the last month, consider yourself a friend of mine.
Yeah, that you're going to be
Get
dragged
your-
into
Get
this.
your backside in shape.
But if we go, hold on, let's get a few more pictures. So we've got Scott, who put in a good time. Like I said,
Scott is who?
he's the owner of Bay Point,
So this
or
is
one of
Scott.
the owners.
One of the owners.
And he grafted, bro. Like he's not one of them. I'm sitting in my ivory tower watching all these peasants and stuff. I mean, there is a picture of him. This is him grafting. This is him on a normal day-to-day basis, bro. This is what he does. He sits behind a desk and he laughs like the third lost trotter brother or something, bro. And he's just like as if they let me run this place. Do you know what I mean? Look at him.
That kind of summarizes him in a picture, though.
It does.
Happy as Larry until he's stuck behind a lorry.
But we got the. You can see he puts in the graph. But he also wants to chill out and just laugh. Everyone.
Chill, just.
The other one we got is the other owner, Leon, who I think
Did
looks.
Leon do the?
He didn't do it.
Is there a reason? Is that because he got like the new Paul George basketball trainers that he didn't know were Paul George basketball trainers?
The only reason I know of, which is a legit reason,
Yeah.
is that he's just too soft, bro.
Soft. Are we talking Jelly Baby soft? Or are we talking like Pampers soft?
There's probably a mixture of a jelly baby and a pamper somewhere.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? But this
That
is,
sounds
I think it looks like Professor Snape if he got an office
Let
job
me see.
and he just let himself go, bruv.
See, that's funny because I think he looks like Ugly Betty's like auntie. With a
Auntie.
beard.
She's that 8-year-old auntie with that stubble.
Nah, he's got to get involved. He has to be involved next time.
I think he's going to do it next time. He said he wants to train a bit more. And I'm there being like, I ain't seen no training, bro. So you still got to do it next time. But I think he will.
And he's one of your bosses who could technically make you like work him out and stuff. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, he gets a free PT, mate.
Oh,
Definitely. But the guys at the fitness team over here help him out. We've got Kyle, who is Scott's brother, who smashed the biking games.
nice.
He got just behind Scott, but he, from what he said, died for about half hour to an hour, coughing up blood in a room, having to lay down all his shoes and socks off, bro. That's how much he was like, I'm sitting down and just not doing nothing. Do you know what I mean?
Makes
You
me-
know when your socks are too heavy.
So I just want to make sure you sign the waiver.
He signed a waiver,
He
bro.
signed the
He
waiver.
signed it. But there's a because this is him at work, yeah. And this is probably you get to see why he struggled a little bit with his recovery. Because I reckon this paintbrush is the heaviest thing he lists, bro.
Why does he look like got Kwan with a paintbrush?
It looks like got Kwan, an artist, Picasso, bro, had a little baby. It grew too much stubble too quick.
I know he's not painting in this picture. This is such a pose.
No, he was actually painted, but then I said, bro, just be at work. And then he brought the roll neck in himself, bro. I didn't tell him
you
to
don't
wear a
paint
roll
in a
neck.
roll neck. It's
This guy does.
You
He's
don't paint
professional.
a roll
You know what I
neck.
mean? You can't see in his other hand. He's got a palette of all these different colours, bro. He's Bob Rossing over there, straight up, man. He looks good. He looks good.
It's a nice picture.
I like the roll neck. Do you know what I mean?
Could we like change the?
I mean, he blends into the background, but
Can we like edit the picture and like put like a dumbbell in his hands?
There has been on the WhatsApp group some edits of the picture of what he's actually painted on the wall because there's a nice little gap there to draw on what you want. But I don't think we can put them on the podcast just yet. You know what I mean? We've got to save that for later.
We'll warm up to it.
We'll warm up. We'll get them ready, bro. But yeah, we've got a couple. But not gonna lie, everyone who works is pretty cool, man. They put in the work. They have a good laugh, and they're nice bosses. I've had a lot worse bosses.
It's a good group. I'll tell you now, like, I think they're cool. I'm not saying it because I'm on the mic. I've been in worse places. I'll tell you that now. There's people I just don't like, and they're all cool.
No, they're all cool. Yeah. And like I said, they're on the ground, like floor, doing the work as well. Yeah. They're not just like in an office laughing, eating cake. I mean, they do a lot of that as well. And there's donuts in there every day.
They like leave me like a slice of like.
But they ate my brownie the other day.
Triple.
So I left a brownie here the other day. Half of it's gone, and I was there being like,
it must have been the cat.
I nearly about to put my name on stuff, bro. Do you know what I mean? And yes, I am purposefully, because Carl loved this picture, leaving it up for as long as I can before we segue to the next topic, bro.
Absolutely.
He even got rinsed because he's what do you call it? In his other job, all his co-workers got all this picture, so I'm not gonna bother for it as well. But I love it, man. It's my favorite. But what else are we gonna go on to?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, we've got some different random fitness bits. We've also got like the basketball scrimmage stuff we've been doing.
Oh yeah, put that up.
First scrimmage.
So first scrimmage, I've got a few, not all of them in there. So we've got some pros here. We've got some novices there. We've got some failed professionals there. I.e. myself. There's a good group. We've got guys coming back from injury here. So I think it was a good group, and I think people had a lot of fun. If I remember correctly, even as a failed basketball player, my team did hold the court the longest. We went 5-5. But it's great. Like, it's not one of those. Like, Kent is different to anywhere else in the whole UK when it comes to basketball. We have like a certain discipline and certain way of competing. Like, we're not soft. Like, I know in London, and I don't care if you're from London and you hear this, I go to London scrimmages and these guys are soft. Yeah. They call foul, they're soft, and it's all attitude. These guys know if you get fouled, whether it's a foul, you should play through it.
There's a grey area in there. You don't call every foul, otherwise all the game stop. And it's nice that we've got a mixed ability, and we're even including Andy, who is pregnant in this picture, I think.
No, he's not.
Is he not?
No, he's not.
Nah. Andy's not pregnant in the picture.
Oh, this picture?
Yeah.
No, 4 months pregnant.
I was going to say, bro, I can see the ultra scan from here, bro.
But no, it's good. Like, the other thing I like, because you know when guys like meet up, it's like, I want to play with my team. Like, I didn't see the need in playing on the same team as like some.
No, mate, everyone got on with everyone. There's mixed abilities.
And the teams were equal. So
but there was, because there was a couple of new guys. They got split up between their things, and it was good because you're not always just in your comfort zone of just your mates playing. Yeah. Everyone's matey enough and chilled enough that you get on with everyone who's in your team anyway. And then the people that were, I remember seeing quite a lot of different times, the people that were better and more advanced in the sport, helping out the guys, not getting annoyed them, because it's a scrimmage. It's not your actual team you're getting paid for anything.
You should be able, especially in a sport like basketball, you should be able to like do more to help your team out.
Yeah.
I do think, it is a lot of fun. And the one thing I'll say about this scrimmage, compared to any scrimmage I've been to since I stopped playing basketball in 2016, the quality is actually higher than any kind of local league you can get and all of that. I think that's partly because I specifically invite guys that are good. But I also, when it's good, it's a lot more enjoyable. And those that aren't that good, they kind of like pick it up. You know, you've been doing a great job picking it up so far. So it's great.
I'm close to the floor. I can pick things up, bro.
I'd like you to get some basketball trainers.
Why? I can play in tennis shoes.
You're playing.
Bro, I'll dog you in my tennis shoes. Aren't you scared? If I get basketball trainers, I'm just gonna. Do you know? I don't want to melt the floor of how hot I become, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's what's. If I'm being serious about it, bro. If I'm wearing basketball trainers and I'm playing to that ability, I'm too old to be pro. I don't want to start getting scouted. People are going to quit your job. I like my job. I don't want to play pro ball, so I keep with my tennis shoes.
3, 2, 1. And then he remembers he's 5'3".
Well, I'll be Spud Webbing up in there, bro. I mean,
you could barely kick a football without hurting yourself.
But them footballs were heavy, you know. And they didn't warn me. They kicked it hard at me, and I had to kick it back. I didn't have notice. You know what I mean? So how am I supposed to? They're unprofessional, bro.
But yeah,
Game is play football.
if this is something you want to be involved in, I will say it is competitive for
But
all
it's a good
levels.
laugh.
Yeah, but it's not going to be if you want to come with a friend, come with a friend. It is one of those like booking early, so things get organized. But it is a Kent thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we turn up on time, we go. If it's an hour, 2 hours, we will play.
Well, again, that only differentiates between like the length we're playing is how many people turn up that week.
Yeah.
Pandemic stuff as well.
I think
So
when it was pandemic, we was like indoors. You had to be in like groups of 3. Or
yes, we can
something
only
like
do
that.
6. We can only do 6 players, so 3-on-3. That's all we could do.
Yeah.
And we'd have 2 sports, like 2 ends of the sports hall,
and just
a net coming down the middle, so no one could even switch team. But the fact that people came down and still played, because they also know that there's no other format you can do it in at that point.
And it's almost like everyone's kind
so it's either don't do it at all or do it in that format.
Everyone I know is like, well, we can't play sport. And it's like the flexibility of Baypon. I'll give him that. If it can be played, it will be played.
We want to. We're for the community, mate. That's like our slogan and stuff. And we are a non-profitable charity, so the idea is to kind of put sport out there as much as possible for everyone to benefit from. Obviously, we've got a charge to run the place, but our main goal is to try and do what we can sport-wise and gym-wise for our members and for people in like around our area. So we don't break rules and go against what's been said, but like I said, when there was that rule of indoor sport can only be done with 6 people rather than it was unlimited numbers, we then go, okay, we're still going to put something on, but there's going to be these limitations. We weren't going to go, no, we're not going to get as much money from it.
What's
so
crazy,
now we're not doing it.
We knew before, was it this last lockdown when we did the very last, we knew it was the last scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like it's been months since we've actually been able to play basketball. Or
anything. It literally has been, man.
That's it literally has. So I know like all sports, like junior sports across basketball in the UK have been cancelled this year. So just keep an eye out. If you're a young kid and you want to get some reps in, if you're an elite kid and you want to play and we can open up, I'm more than happy to come down, help you on your game. Millsy can help you like with your explosion, and all that sort of stuff. So,
well, like I said, I feel like you cover the basketball coaching side a bit more than what I do, and it's not that you don't know the fitness side. Just like I don't, it's not like I don't know any basketball side, but I cover the fitness and the athleticism side. So it's a good little combo. And any kid or even player, high-end player, wants to come down when it's post lockdown, we've got facilities there to train, to do sport, outside stuff, gym.
I feel like
and it's a bit of a chill place as well.
Looking at this picture, I'm looking at Pat. Right, Pat's this kid right here. Pat won scrimmage. I kept calling him Tin Man because he plays with the heart. That's a Wizard of Oz reference right there.
I get it, bro.
I don't know if everyone's seen it though. For some of the young people, Wizard of Oz, Tin Man had to go and find the wizard to get a heart. And I said to him, "Why don't you play like you want to score? Why don't you play like you're a shooter?" And I said, every time you touch the ball, just shoot. I'm having people come up to me saying, "That's fluke that he played that well." I'm dead serious. During the scrimmage, like, that's fluke. He can't keep doing that. He did it for the whole hour and a half.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah.
And I think even though it's not like a promo for my coaching. It's more when you're playing around like different ability guys, people really want you to succeed. The only reason I wanted him to score so I can score easier for myself. It was a selfish thing for me.
No, but that's the thing, though. It's dumb to think that, oh, I need to have a go at these people on my team and I need to do something. The idea is that you try and up everyone in that team. So there is constructive stuff to say.
But even although it's a scrimmage.
And he listened. That's the other thing. He listened to it and went, fuck it, I'm going to have more confidence and do this thing. And I think just taking away that dubiousness of like, what do I do when I get the ball? Or taking away that means that he was more focused on that one thing and that's more likely to succeed. I was
like, that's
good.
The guy who you are. I was like, I must have been the wizard. He must have been Tin Man. The next time I saw him, he played so bad. Like
you so badly wanted to call yourself the wizard, then, didn't you?
I am the wizard. You're like the lion with no brain. Wait till you get that haircut.
Bro, you having way too many like Wizard of Oz references, bro. You watched it today or something?
I had a Lord of the Ring reference as well.
it weren't as hard hitting as the Wizard of Oz one, was it? So you had to pull that
for Leon earlier as well.
Yeah, to what?
Ugly Betty one as well.
But I'm saying it's in I haven't seen that film since I was like 10 geese, and even then I barely watched it. You love it, didn't you?
What?
What's that little dog's name?
In what?
Wizard of Oz?
What the hell do I look like?
Toto, innit, bro?
So I don't know the Wizard of Oz.
You pretend that you don't know Dog Day or Wizard of Oz keys.
You have a Disney Plus account, don't
Actually, I borrow it from Jess. So she has the account. I'm just a little strafe off of it, bro. You know what I mean? But Mandalorian.
Like I don't watch.
Do you know I know that's on there, but I never watched it as well. But
So
that's
you're one of these guys that I don't watch Love Island, but like my girls that I'm like forced to watch it.
Bro,
It happens.
I've dabbled. You know what I mean?
A dibble dabble.
Sleep a dabble. But yeah, let's not gonna lie, bro. I'm quite looking forward to, which I think will round up nicely. Of bro, fuck lockdown and like it's doing my night now. I'm looking forward to more of these night skis.
Yeah, if I can get one more, like,
Bro, do you remember? This feels like it was years ago.
it feels like it was years ago, but the thing that changed my life
Mm-hmm.
was when I found out Weatherspoon did table service
That would change your
with
life.
Apple
They
Pay.
did, but they did that for
Mate,
they did that for ages before
with
pandemic,
Apple
didn't they?
Pay. It means
Bro,
no one's skipping around. And brother, give me your phone. You got Apple Pay.
you download the app in
This
it, bro.
this was sensational.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of like a way of like life, like community and everything. Like, obviously, I've known you guys for years, but it's kind of like we actually work out
Like,
together.
but Jake's been a bit of a new introductory person, but he's settled
I thought
in
Jake
quick.
was 45 years old, 3 kids,
He's younger than us,
and
isn't
is a painter decorator.
he? Yeah,
Turns out he's a basketball academy coach.
yeah.
Right, that's had COVID like 40 times. That's what it's like.
But I'm saying this, like us four there,
Yeah,
that's literally like a 15
years.
years
Yeah,
span of like that's we go way back, bro.
yeah.
And that's why like I can't wait for more of the nights where we can actually get together. And it's not like going out getting pissed and getting all messy and that. It's just having that laugh of a group thing.
But that laugh, although that is in a Weatherspoon because we're classy,
Bro,
that's kind of like the reflection, like
shout out to
after
Ramsgate
Barcelona.
Weatherspoons.
Yeah, Ramsgate Weatherspoon.
Yeah, geezer.
Follow me.
We had 4 fights after this picture, mate. You know what I mean? Kicking off glass in the waitress. She got bloody loud, didn't she? You know what I mean?
Oh, all those fireballs. But this is kind of like how we end basketball anyway at Bay Point.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's literally the same thing, apart from I'm older. I'm not dressed like that after basketball. My knees are sore. My ankles are sore. My shoulders are sore.
There's 4 out of 5 of us massage gunning ourselves to try and
Massage
recover it
guns
afterwards.
absolutely everywhere with some K-tape and some Tiger Balm. But this is usually what it's like. You know, we are having a couple beers afterwards, absolutely rinsing the fact that certain people didn't make a jump shot for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You know, it's
You ain't
fun.
got no one in mind, have you?
None. Absolutely nobody.
No, and they don't have grey hair, geez.
No, they
That's
don't.
the main
We
thing.
don't.
No.
You know, we don't absolutely rinse anyone for that. But no, it is a laugh, and I think even like when my brother he came down all the way from Hull to play in a scrimmage, it was great to have him here. Even just the concept of you're gonna have a beer after basketball. I'm like, what else are we gonna do?
Yeah. But that's what's nice about the
We have
club,
to book
man.
a table 7 months before.
We
to get in the place.
all have to wear masks in a
have to
quarantine,
wear
full
masks, but-
bodysuit, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, not gonna lie, this was all happening obviously when lockdown weren't
Lockdown
happening.
weren't there.
But like I said, man, I'm looking forward to get back to it. And that whole, like I said, that communal feeling that everyone's missing at the
Oh, God,
moment.
yeah.
It's, you know, it's nice to know that hopefully when you hear things about like politicians saying hopefully the summer's going to be different and all that, I'm never like, bro, how good would it be if this summer it kind of relaxed a bit, everyone calmed down, everyone got vaccinated,
Oh, God.
no one started shouting at me because I forgot to wear a mask as I walked, bro. Someone's like looking at me funny because I was putting my mask on as I was walking into a shop. I'm there being like, I'm not
Mate.
putting it in my car.
Mate,
Do you know what I mean?
it's crazy. Like certain people in life are just, I don't know. I'm not even going to get onto this topic.
No, I don't wanna-
Guess what? I'm not
What?
a virologist.
Yeah.
Pandemic.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm gonna pretend I know what that
literally-
is, bro.
Yeah, I literally can't wait to get back into like this. Like you're seeing guys in like get together and you're becoming friends. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even the other
No,
day.
Bailey didn't know anything on our group. Bailey's now incorporated in
Wait,
our
don't get me
group,
started
in
on
our
Bailey.
group after drinks and
I'm
stuff.
gonna be
do you know
starting
what I
on Bailey, mate.
mean? Well, you can get on Bailey if
I'm
you
gonna
want.
get on Bailey right now.
Bailey's my guy.
Bailey has an Xbox, right? And I asked
I
him.
have an Xbox.
No, wait.
Yeah.
I asked him for his gamer tag.
Yeah.
Didn't mess me back.
Did it?
I'll tell you now. Let me have a look on my
Has he
phone
actually
right
not
now.
messaged you
Mate,
back?
I'll tell you right now. This was yesterday.
It's because I went to him. I was like, you know, Khalil's really good at basketball, bro. He's dead at COD. Bro.
That's a-
Do you know what I mean?
That's a Damn.
Khalil is hiding in the
Oh,
corner,
shit.
aiming at a
Shit,
window
to be
and some
fair,
stairs.
He did respond to me.
You didn't respond to him, did you?
Nah, I didn't even read the message. You know, I'll take everything I just said that day. But get yourself a flipping PlayStation. Once I get a PS5, I'll give you my PS4.
Lockdown payment coming in, will you? Buying a new PS5, bro.
Not even. I'm just, I'm just starting my new job as a podcast. Light engineer.
Light engineer. Yeah. Because you say no host, bro. But I mean, it's been good. It's been good, man. I've enjoyed myself, and I can't wait to do another one again.
Absolutely.
I think we'll have a good laugh.
Definitely have more content. I've got way more content to be thrown up.
Yeah, and I feel like
random bits.
But I like the mixture of like other, we have got ones in. We've written down certain topics in the future of like some being more nutrition heavy, some being more how to structure your workout. I just thought the first one would be a good little shout to have a bit of an intro to Baypoint, what we've done, event stuff like we've personally put on, because there'll be other people on this as well. It won't just be me and you; it'll be other people. And yeah, it was just an intro to us a little bit and a bit of background going on it. So we're gonna love you and leave you now, I reckon, unless you've got something to say.
Yeah. We actually do know a little bit about what we do. I'm just not chatting shit. Like Millsy does know a little bit about like nutrition and like PT and strength and conditioning, and I know a little bit about being a failed athlete. Very simple. So you have a bad knee.
Well, not gonna lie, that's doing me in because I trained you. So if you're a failed athlete and I was your coach, that's not a good advert, is it? Do you know what I mean? But we know the theory.
You go as far as your coach.
Well, I could help you to a certain extent, but the talent was, it was all there. So, and I rate it so high, bro. You're so good, man.
If you could have helped my shoulders popping out.
Well, you bloody moved up to Worcester. I ain't bloody Skype training you until you wouldn't listen to me in person.
I wouldn't Skype you then. That was like,
that's what I'm saying,
mate. We could have just met up in public.
Yeah, this feels like decades ago now.
We would have gone to a classier establishment.
But we do know our stuff. Like, so again, future podcasts we'll be having a bit more detail on like nutrition, how to structure your workout, what to do at home, hit workout wise, or if you've got some little basic weights and dumbbells and whatever, we can go through that as well. Anything that you want to us to talk about as a topic. Obviously, this podcast will be available on. I know I'm saying it, so they're going to see it. So that's a dumb thing, isn't it? But it is for our YouTube channel where you can see all the other content as well. Follow Baypoint Sports Club Kent. Follow ASAP. Follow Mills.fitness, because we kind of in conjunction work all of it together. So if you follow all of us, you're going to see something that you wouldn't see on the others, vice versa.
And we are trying to do more in terms of what we're doing here. So I think
this is just the beginning, isn't it?
Just the beginning. I think it would be good to get some guests on the monitor. I think especially with COVID, it'd be good to have some people who are candid. So
that's 2021.
That's 2021.
We used to joke saying that's 2020, bro. Everyone's on Zoom doing quizzes. Now everyone's on Zoom doing podcasts, bro.
Everyone's doing a podcast, but how else is that?
Keep quiet, bro. We're getting too loud over here, fam. Right.
But until next time, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna love you and leave you. Peace out, bro.
Yo.